spilling out. Watson here, the umpire's really hurt here in the middle of the ground.
Collided with Malceski.
Doc, a bit of a different scenario tonight. You have to go and help the umpire. Can you take us through that?
Yeah, well, he was backing back and he's got a really hard whack to the back of the head. The problem was we just thought he'd get up, so we watched for a while and out went Brendan and Mai and still nothing happened, so I think he was on the ground for probably a minute and a half and the game was still going, so eventually they called the stretcher. The problem was he was conscious but very drowsy, but he was vomiting. So you had to leave him with his face down and not move him, so it would have been pretty frightening for his wife at home, I would think.
Is it something you've seen before, having to help the umpire?
We have helped the umpire, but normally it's a hamstring or a calf or they've rolled their ankle and you have a look at them off the ground. But this time, no, never had to be out to them on the actual oval. No, never.
What is his condition, just so people know?
Well, he's a clear-cut concussion, clear-cut. And he had a bit of memory loss. He only thought he was on the ground for about a minute. He thought he was, by the time he was off on the stretcher, I said, how long do you reckon it took us to get you off? He said, a minute. I don't know how long it was, but it took forever. So different, but he's okay, and that's good. He's had his sense of humour, which is unusual for an umpire by the end of the night.
Bit different for you as well. A bit of a tension on the back of this, Reid.
Well, what was it? Actually, I've just been down speaking to him, and he says, I owe you a beer. And I said, yeah, what about a beer and a couple of free kicks and a 50-metre penalty? Well, he laughed at that, so I guess he's getting better.
Thanks for your time.
Thanks.
It's a privilege, not a right.
It crosses our hearts and unites us all, and now more than ever.
It's time to don the sash.